Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here in Halls of Torment. I thought it'd be fun today to do a Landerschnecht build here. Specializes in projectile weapons, so we're going to use some projectile stuff here. This character's really interesting. He has grenades he can throw out once every 3 seconds. The damage is based on the damage dealt with other projectiles. He has a gun in his main weapon, and he levels up defense, as well as crit bonus as we're going on here, as well as the Aquabus stuff as well, his main weapon. So to that end, we're going to put on a bunch of defensive stuff to take advantage of his defense scaling. So we've got the hood, plated boots, and I've got chainmail on for this one. I've gone with the Mark of the Grenadier just so we can see how fun the grenade spam will be. And because he takes advantage of crit bonus, we're going to go in with the crit rings. Now, this is the new and nerfed Blood Catcher. Let's try it out today and see how it goes. So, they have in fact changed this thing. It now says triggers every 5 seconds and heals you when damaged. Otherwise, get a bonus on damage. The amount depends on how much damage you've dealt compared to your max health. I still think this thing sounds like it's going to be pretty powerful, so I guess we'll find out. And we've just gone for attack speed here. Nothing too crazy in terms of the scripter. They've actually made it so you don't have to respec every time. You can just do you can do your shards per character here now, which is really cool. Because he takes advantage of the crit scaling there with his bonus, I've gone hard into crit chance and crit bonus here. What we're going to do on this particular build is just go all in on the projectiles. Let's do a little bit higher here. Let's go for 20 and see if we can pull it off. What are the least annoying ones? Chest can be random. Why not? What else? 50% XP is kind of annoying. The negative modifier ones are also kind of annoying. I guess we could go fragile and negative mods. Let's go into Torment 20C. Let's go into Torment 20 here and see how we do. I have to say thanks everyone for tuning into the content lately. Smash like and subscribe on this one. We're going to go all in on the projectile stuff here. So let's go for these needles. Okay, we just got a bunch of levels really fast here. Let's take the defense early on to scale up his defensive output here. We could take block as well, but I think we might just go... you know what? We could just go hard into the defense early on here. Take advantage of his stat spread, so why not? I like going quick hands here as well. See if we can survive the early game. He'll go hard into crit. And we're just going to go all in on the projectiles here for this build. It's going to be a fun area. I don't know if area is really that great on the projectiles. Let's keep going here. Okay, we do also have the modifier, which decreases our maximum health per level we gain. So we might have to we might have to take some at some point. Geez, multi-strike for what's best here? Just damage on projectiles, I guess. Let's roll for that. Didn't get it. Let's go some swift feet here so we're a bit faster. Okay, we've got regeneration, radius, and we've got defense. Move speed and regen. I mean, all three of these are really nice for what we're doing here. Let's go for the 20% defense here early. Should have pretty high damage resistance on this character as we go on here. Force for all projectiles too. Do we want to take this one instead of those? You know what? Let's take the all projectile upgrades here. Okay, got our needles leveled pretty early here. So this is an experimental patch that's currently on Steam with these changes in it. So if you don't see these changes on your particular game, you have to actually go in and opt into the beta version of the game for now. I don't know how long their patches take. Haven't really been paying too much attention to it during the early access in terms of their schedule of patches and frequency and all that sort of stuff. So you know what, we can maybe take some metabolism here because early on we are kind of hurting a bit here. Yeah, we'll take it. So I've also been kind of neglecting my defensive stuff here, aside from defense, obviously. But the other defensive stats, I haven't really been taking. But man, we are leveling really fast here. Okay. Could go even more defense. Could just go damage for the projectile stuff here. And we are just leveling like it's going out of fashion here. Okay. Quick chance. More attack speed. We could go Bulwark. Bulwark's not bad. Regeneration is also interesting. I think we should probably go pretty hard into the defense. We could use some potions. I don't know how this Bloodcatcher healing rate is going to go later on in the run. Are we going to really need our defense? Or should we just take it for straight damage output? Let's roll here. Let's just go for... Yeah, we'll go for Bulwark. See how high we can get our damage resistance here in this here run. I think the Landerschnecht, if I'm pronouncing that anywhere near correctly, I think it's a pretty cool character. I really like projectile-based character here. It's pretty fun. I think taking all the projectile skills on this guy is a really fun way to play. We could take another scroll here too and try and get something else. Proficient stance. It keeps giving me the regen. It really does want me to take it. Okay. Third time's a charm or something. Alright, we should probably head for some of these other scrolls before we get before we get stuck with not enough damage output, so. Base crit chance, we don't mind that one. Okay, needles. Flat 15% crit chance for each slow stack. Oh, you know what? It gave us the Kugel Blitz, which is considered a projectile, and it is a fun one to use. So let's do that. Force on projectiles. Okay, we could dig a Piercing Winds one. Now this is one I like to dupe for my crit builds, as it just increases the crit damage by such a big chunk. Defense is also really good. This is what we've been doing. Let's keep going. Okay. So we have lost a little bit of... Maybe we do want to take max health at some point here too. Keep going on our projectile damage here. Oh boy. Okay. Attack speed. Spark chance. I guess attack speed is pretty good. Could grab another scroll down here too. Okay, as you can see, the okay, we'll maybe take some base health here. Yeah, so as you can see, the Bloodcatcher no longer being totally insane. Spark chance, defense, protect damage percentage here too. I mean, we'll try it. Why not? Let's go for our other. Alright, we got two of these. May as well take one. Let's do the magic damage, and we'll do the phantom split as well. Oh boy. We are not feeling very healthy here right now. Let's take some more defensive stats. Huh? Maybe I neglected my regen and stuff too much early there. Although we did take defense, so... Alright, so I guess this Bloodcatcher is not a free pass here anymore, huh? What are we at? We're only 3 minutes in though, so... Maybe we're just not dealing enough damage output yet. Let's take Transfixion here now. Base damage area, force projectiles. Let's get the Kugel leveled here as well though. Okay, the orbs are considered projectiles, but so is the Frost Avalanche. Let's take the orbs first. Okay, well, defense and block strength. I mean, we might still be able to come back from the start we have here. It's not like we're doing so bad that we died straight away, but here's another crit bonus. Let's dupe it up again. Let's try and make a damage output here as high as it can possibly be. Oh, and there's a revive. Okay, so we did have to use it, which is really interesting here. Let's go the Kugel here, see if we can get it evolved. Okay, so we might have to, I don't know, we might have to play differently here now with the with the blood catcher being nerfed, which is very interesting. Eek. Maybe Cleric's dedication is going to be a must pick now? I don't know. I guess we'll find out here. Fragile's also really good. Let's take that. Now, I do like the run being sort of challenging as we go through and not just be the early game that's really difficult. So if that's where the game sort of lands, then I think it's probably a... oh, shouldn't have picked up the gold. Deals damage to us. Oh, there's a big boulder coming at me. All right, we'll use our revives here then. Let's see if we can even live through this. Just take more metabolism here. Maybe we do need to spec more into regen as we go here now. Taking all this damage and we're just not able to regen it back. Which is a shame, huh? Okay. Okay, we did get a big chunk there. It was 40 something health, so it is still working. Maybe taking the Kugel early there was a mistake. It is a great one to take later on, but early game it's not quite as strong. Let's do the chain lightning, I think. That one's quite nice. Alright, can we even make it through this here on Torment 20, huh? This has been an interesting run thus far. More defense? Ah, me. At this point... maybe we should be using our dupe potions on our defensive stuff early, huh? Okay. Morningstar is considered a projectile, is it not? Yes, it is. This is also another one that feels better once you've gotten it to level 3 and you're able to get a evolution on it. Go all down projectile damage here. Let's go more metabolism at this point. Base defense. Good bonus is also good. Let's go move speed here though. Are we up to level 60 yet? No, we did get up to level 60, so well, not quite yet, but we did get pretty close to level 60 here, so I think taking the Cleric's dedication instead of the what do you call his mark thing, Mark of the Grenadier or whatever. I feel like maybe taking the Cleric stuff might be a good choice here now if you are struggling with the early game in this new patch. Depends where you're at though. If you've grinded out a lot of Torment shards, you know, maybe you're probably strong enough here already. You feel like the regen is sort of getting a bit better now? He says that and then just starts getting surrounded. Whoops. Oh well. Maybe I'm moving a little bit too quickly. I'm going to play it a bit safer here. Okay, we got force on our projectiles. Okay, the chain lightning here is quite nice. Okay, all our goodies are down south here now though, so let's try and start heading in this direction instead. Jeez. Yeah, maybe taking the Cleric stuff, as I was saying before, because the Cleric has access to some really, really great traits for building defense. Regeneration, plus health, plus defense, plus all that stuff. Just has so much of it. And then Cleric's dedication at level 60 can absolutely carry you, so, yep. But, speaking of level 60, we are pretty close here now, so let's see if we can make it through. Pretty close. Okay. We do have one more level here till level 60. I know what block strength's really doing for me at this point. Don't feel like I'm blocking that much here at Torment 20, but... We get another scroll over here, which we can get a transfixion upgrade, which is nice. Let's take that one. Okay, we've got damage on projectiles for force. This is quite good. Base damage main weapon for crit bonus. Force for projectile. I don't know, we could just double the damage on our projectiles right here, right now. And just be done with it. All this grenade and main weapon stuff, let's dupe it, maybe. We also have the Lancaster... We've got the stance, and these are both included in the same one, aren't they? Yeah. Plus one base grenade is also not bad. Well, I guess we could just dupe that quickly and do this. Alright, well that's an extra 120% damage on everything, so... That's not too bad. We'll see if it can enable us to live through here. We may as well take that extra base grenade. It's kind of hard to tell visually what's happening with the grenades, as I have toned the visual effects down a little bit. And there's just so much going on the screen at any given point here. Let's try and get something to level 6 before we hit that thing. The scroll. Okay, this has certainly been an interesting run. The early game is is a little bit more challenging here now. Early to mid game, which I guess has always been the part during the run that's the most challenging. I don't know. The first time I went into agony mode, it was quite challenging all the way through, but I feel like once you've built up enough defense and regen here, you can just kind of survive. Even if you're not killing absolutely everything, you can just sort of survive. Okay, here's our scroll. Taking a grab hand to scoop up this XP would also be really, really nice. Damage for range is alright. Base damage is also nice. Let's take base damage. We are, if we can, going to want to take some more health here at some point though, because look, yeah, I'm still taking all the damage here. I don't know if move speed's going to save us. So our blood catcher only heals like once every 5 seconds now too, so it's not just constant, constantly being topped off. So we may still just die here at some point, which is a shame. Additional lane is alright. Okay, crit bonus. Base ability. Let's start leveling the Morning Star. We want to get that to level 3 as well. Alright, well this is a bit of a struggle to stay alive, so... Even with our crazy high defensive defensive stat, which we're basically dead right here, unfortunately. Let's take the health. Alright, well, for high Torment levels, I think the Cleric mark might be a really good choice here. I don't know, going extra crit bonus and stuff from the arrow, mark of the arrow and stuff would be really nice too, but I'm speaking like we're already dead. I mean, we are kind of surviving here still somewhat. Do we care to have this stuff transformed for us? You're in my way. Oh yeah. Oh, the struggle for survival is brutal right here. Oh boy. Ooh, do we take more defensive block, more health? 10% on top. I mean, we do have really high damage reduction. The enemies just at this high Torment level, they're doing big damage, regardless of our damage resistance there. I don't know, we might have to rethink the setup here a little bit. This blood catcher is definitely, you definitely feel the nerf though. Boy, oh boy, we don't feel 100% invincible halfway through the run. So there's that, which is interesting. Man, I don't know how we're surviving here still. Alright, we'd like to take Ethereal Shift for the attack speed projectile. Do we don't have any melee stuff here right now, do we? Melee. We do not. Ah, well, the Morning Star is projectile and a melee together, so you know. That's kind of a bummer, I guess. We'll make that decision when we when we get to it, I guess. I don't know, is it worth taking minus damage on one ability for plus attack speed on all of them? It probably is worth. Ooh. I also put out that video yesterday just asking the question, should an item like Bloodcatcher even, you know, should it exist in the game? Should it be nerfed? Like, what should happen? And then within a few hours of that video going out, they put out this beta test, or test branch, whatever you want to call it, the test test beta on Steam, and they already nerfed it straight away, which is hilarious to me, but you know, it is what it is. And you know, I did have someone asking like, why does it matter in a single player game? And I always, you know, I always hear this argument like, why does it matter? It's a single player game, yeah, blah 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 blah. And yeah, I agree. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It's not harming anyone but the NPCs, I guess. But for me personally, I would prefer there to be a large amount of loot that is significantly powerful, not one item that is busted compared to everything else. I just don't think that's as interesting a game in terms of gameplay or loot chase, any of that sort of stuff. We got the attack speed for physical this time. Do we, I don't know if we really want this one. Let's have a look. For physical. We do have some magic stuff going on here too, though. Let's not mess with that stuff. Let's just go the multi-strike there. Yeah, so for me, I just think, I think the real answer is, I think you'd just get bored if there's only one item that is better than everything else. I just think you'd get bored quicker. That's the honest reason. There is no, you know, oh, things need to be balanced for the sake of balance, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, balance for balance sake is boring. I agree with that, actually. There have been plenty of games I've played in the past where they've done balance for the sake of balance, and it's just made the game unfun. So from that perspective, I do 100% agree. What's it called? It's called butterfly, isn't it? Yeah, butterfly swing, that's one. From that perspective, I do agree that balance for balance sake is totally not worth it. But what are we doing here? Let's go the Morning Star. But yeah, I just think the real answer is you'll get bored of the game quicker and move on. Which maybe is fine. Maybe it's fine to have something super powerful that's busted. You play with it for a little bit, then just move on with your business and never come back. Or come back for a DLC or an update or something. Maybe that's cool. But I just think in general, with loot-based games, I think you want as many of the loot items to be fun and powerful as you can. That's just my general thought on the matter, though. That way, when you get bored of using Bloodcatcher, you can take it off, put something else on that offers power, but just in a different sort of way, a different sort of play style. Actually, I prefer, personally, if we're being totally honest about it, I prefer them to just buff everything, make everything super strong. I prefer big buffs with these sorts of games. I always have. I've always found big nerfs to be not that interesting, not a really a super interesting or fun way to balance the game. But with an item like the Bloodcatcher, it was just so much more powerful. It wasn't just more powerful; it was so much more powerful than everything else. So I don't know. It is what it is. I think making the item that powerful for your 1.0 launch, I think, was the mistake to begin with. Because it wasn't like that in the early access. That was changed for the 1.0 patch. Which I'm honestly not sure why they decided to do that. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, we got 6 minutes and 50 seconds left here. I don't want to take my HP too low by leveling too much here. So let's see where we land. We do want to go for those scrolls though, or those tomes if we can here. But yeah, the old loot games, the quest for balance versus, you know, having fun has always been an interesting dilemma. We got that up to level 9 already here. Let's go the Kugel. Yes, the quest, the never-ending quest for balance. I don't know. It's been interesting to see. I mean, Death Must Die is going through their balance, doing their balance branch now. It's still going. It's been going for so long that it's been kind of interesting to see. Oh boy, we're taking a lot of damage here now. Can we even get through this? Oh boy, you are taking so much damage here now. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, well. We may have to come back and try this one again with with a different loadout on. I don't know, because this is not working. Dang, and we made it more than halfway in too. Dang, what a shame, huh? Alright, so new version of the end game is kind of difficult here, huh? So I'll show you what we're gonna do instead. I'm gonna switch this out. Mark of Sanctity. Yeah, we could, I don't know, we could change this stuff up, but I think this is still going to be pretty strong. We're just going to scale up our defensive stuff earlier here instead, and I'll show you the difference. This will be interesting to see. So this one might end up being a longer video, so if you made it through this far, smash like and subscribe, and thank you very much for tuning in. So let's let's do round 2 here, see if we can beat this one now. Let's just get metabolism. The kind's nice, but man, even boosting up our defense that much, and we still were taking big chunks of damage. So I don't know. Maybe the thick hide early isn't necessarily the best way to go, but we'll put it on there anyway. Okay, range, good chance. It's also no longer based on your health times 200. I think the blood necklace, right? So we should be able to just put our health our health stats back on, which I totally forgot about. Alright, there's a lot of stuff in here. We want the regen. Move speed's not bad too, but we just want the regen here. And damage projectiles is also really nice. We've got the debuff and the damage stuff in here now as well. We don't care so much for those. Taking 1 movement speed here might be okay. I think we prefer the defense and the regen there, though, so let's just take the damage here. We're going to build up the regeneration and defense stuff here, so let's take that. Let's take our metabolism. Okay, we're not really going for magic attack speed so much. What else can we get here? We got... we kind of want the force one too. Do we take force? Do we care for force that much? Early game, let's just take some dedication stuff here to buff up our defensive stats. Could also take move speed, but it's not really what we want from there. Can take the swift feed instead. Okay. Alright, we did get Proficient Stance 1 here finally to show up, so we do want it. We also want that regeneration early, so let's take it up. Dang. Ran into that. Now, one thing that they did do... Oh, look, we got the Proficient Stances. We want just really... we'll take the defense as well in here, actually. Magic damage. Regeneration, defense, and what else did we want? Again? Magic damage. No? Maybe we didn't need to duplicate that. Maybe that one was a mistake. Oh, well, we'll take extra magic damage there. That's fine. Take our defense, take our regen. Let's take regen early here. Let's really buff it out. Let's go down for the scroll since we're already kind of... Whoa, heading down in this direction. Did one drop just there? It looked like it. Attack speed and crit bonus are both really nice. We'll go attack speed. Okay, something did drop up there. It was a tome, in fact. Let's take that extra health. Okay, base damage, area. Let's go area. I like taking area on a lot of the builds. I don't think this build really needs it that much. Let's take our projectiles early here. We could also take the... we've got a piercing wind. Do we want to take our dedication 2 here? Yes, I think we do. Let's dupe the piercing winds here so we have our high damage output going. We could take the force on the projectiles here. I think we'll save some of our memory potions, though. Can we scoot in and grab it? Yes, we can. Let's take the splinters as well, because it is a really strong projectile. Magic damage, or damage projectiles, rather. Let's take it while it's on offer here. So this has certainly been an interesting patch thus far. Multi-strike, let's just take it. Let's see if our our Cleric's dedication can really save us here now. I don't know. Cleric's dedication is what I was using before I got onto the blood catcher. Before I figured it out, it was such a busted item. Defense, magic, attack, regeneration is the other one we want in there. Let's take that. Let's go for more metabolism here. Let's just buff it up as much as we can early. You can see it's already made quite a difference. Although it's not perfect just yet. So treatment. Okay, we're only even 2 minutes in here. Feels like I've been going for a while because the first run took a while. Okay, defense. We can just take it here. Go damage. Why not? More damage? We could take the crit stuff. I don't know. Let's go health here. Okay. For some projectiles, let's go the other stuff though. Let's go defense and regen here if we can. We could take the main weapon stuff, but now let's go something more interesting here. Take the defensive stuff. Magic damage. There's more defense in there, which we can't really do right now. Movement speed. Let's do one more. Attack speed. Here's the defense. We got it. Maybe it's overkill doing this, but just want to see. Just want to see the difference in building our character defensive now. Okay, let's try and do this quickly too. I don't want to waste anyone's time here either. But I do really appreciate everyone who's been tuning in and subscribing lately to the channel. We've had a nice big surge with Halls of Torment 1.0, which is great to see, obviously. So thanks everyone who's been doing the YouTube stuff, the liking and the commenting, all that. If there are any other types of content you still want to see for this game, feel free to let me know too. Let's take our mining sub. We could take our Kugel here instead. Maybe now's a good time to take it. Let's try and get some of our stuff to level 3 here as well if we can. Speaking of which, we'll take our needles to level 3 here early. Let's try and get the split if we can. If we can get lucky here. We did get a tome though, so what do we want to do with it? Take our phantom split straight off the tome, or do we take we'll take this. We got the rift. Let's just do it. Okay, morning star here. Let's just get all our abilities unlocked here as well. Fragile's not too bad. Okay, you can see our regen is a little bit better now, base sort of regen, which is good. Let's take the attack speed here. Getting our Arcane Splinters level 2 is going to be really nice. It is a really, really nice projectile to have. It covers the field in quite a wide sort of area. We can go our Bulwark here. Since we never took it earlier, we're up to level 35 here now, so this is really good. Defense again, yeah, sure. Maybe we should have taken the crit down there, but you know. Could just take our last projectile too and just sort of be done with the 6 skills. Just to make sure we get all projectiles going. I shall take projectile speed. We could just keep leveling here too until we get... whoops, did not mean to stop there. Damage for force? Yeah, sure, let's take that. Okay, we've got more regen. I don't know if we need to keep taking it at this point, to be honest with you. I don't know if we need to keep doubling down on the stats, but we will take the base regen there. Speaking of... weapon... Oh yeah, let's take all projectile damage here. Crit chance, more crit damage. We'll take the crit chance. Oh, crit damage, crit chance. Take it all. Let's go for... maybe go for another level here first, actually. Okay, Piercing Winds 2. Let's dupe it again, huh? Even more big crits here. Because we have Spec into the crit chance and bonus, may as well. The extra damage coming from burn and stuff, you know, it's nice, but it's not really going to be the focus here. What are we up to? 46. Okay, once we get to level 60, we should be pretty set here. Could just take the technician here now as well. Could also just take this too. We may as well. What is the last projectile we want? Do we want to take the spinny orbs? Do we want to take the frost avalanche here? Let's see. What else do we want to take? You know what? Let's do the avalanche this time. Not the biggest fan of the orbs personally. You can build really, really hard into them and make it your main focus if you want to, and they're interesting when you do that, but for general play, I just find that they end up being the lowest, one of the lowest damage output ones in most of my runs, but not always the case. They can be useful. Okay, do we want to take some move speed? Let's just level up our skills here. Try and get them maxed out early if we can. Or at least to the point where we get them evolved. There's a grab hand and stuff up here. Maybe we go north a bit. No, we're still taking a lot of damage here though. Yeah, maybe we do head up towards the grab hand thing up there. Got transfixion leveled here too. We could, in fact, go down here first and grab this one, because it is pretty close. I'm going to try and be a little, a little safer here until we get to level 60. Man, I'm just taking so much damage as we're trying to move here. We were doing better when we were just sort of chilling in the one spot. Oh, here's a level 6 upgrade too. Just waiting for the scrolls to drop. I feel like that's probably more effective than running around like crazy. I don't know. A little bit easier to avoid some of the damage anyway. Oh boy. Oh boy, it'll be interesting to see what they do. I think it would be nice to see some more gear items added here. Some of the gear is interesting. Some of the gear feels a little bit like not that strong compared to some of the other pieces. Having like a 2% chance to apply like sparked and stuff like that is only 2% is not that interesting for a gear item when you have these other items that provide a big chunk of power. Like, I don't know. Burst into small ones or firing behind. Let's do the crippling cuts here first. Okay, let's head up towards the stuff that's up here now. Taking the Phantom Split will be really nice here too, if we can grab it from the scroll. So let's do that. Okay, we've got some health potions lying there. Alright, let's keep going. At least we haven't used our revives here, so we're in a much safer position. Let's go the split here this time. Crit bonus. We're going to start leveling our Kugel as well. Let's head up towards that grab hand, though. Oh no, there's another tome down here. May as well. Oh man, why am I taking so much damage? What hit us right then? Holy crap. I don't even know what I ran through right there. Was it the fire? Let's take the base damage first here. I feel like it's pretty much impossible to avoid all this damage. We need some more levels here too. What are we, 57? We are pretty close. Another tome down there, which is nice. Okay, we're only on Agony 2 here at the moment. Man, this just shows you the difference in in power, huh? Maybe we just take the other Splinters one here, just so we have some more power out on the field. Yeah, we're kind of surrounded here at the moment, though. Attack speed 2 is nice. Oh boy. Oh boy. Proficiency is the accuracy. It's not really what we want. Are we even able to get to get the other one to show up for us? I guess we'll find out. I was picking it up on the just gonna crit bonus. On the archer just fine. So I don't know. Maybe we haven't taken the requisite things yet. Alright, we are level 60 here though. Let's see if we can get it to show up for us, huh? No? Oh, that would be a bummer. Let's go Bulwark 3. Okay. Oh. Man, we're taking so much damage from here's the Cleric stuff. Here we go. Okay, we don't have the right one here though. Nope, when we used our revive, unfortunately. Let's see if we get lucky with actually getting it to show up. We didn't save enough reroll potions, unfortunately, but that's alright. We did get a grab hand though, so that's nice. Let's go multi-strike. See if we can get over there without dying. Come on, dudes. You're literally coming in my way. Alright. How much XP is that going to give us? It should be enough, but we need to still get the right thing to show up here, which is proving to be kind of challenging right now. Oh, I've got stuck on something there. That's no good. Yeah, we still haven't got it. That's no good. Okay, let's see. Melee, projectile. It's not really what we want right now, is it? I think we made a mistake here, not not saving some of our rerolls, but normally it comes up for me a bit easier than this. I don't know. Maybe we've unlocked so many things in the upgrade pool now that's not not quite as easy to land it. Let's see if we can get it here though. Oh boy. Okay, piercing winds, cleric stance. We're not getting the right one we want. Let's just delete everything else, huh? Let's take piercing winds 3 here. Let's see. Let's take the chain lightning. It's pretty fun. Let's take that. Alright, yeah, we'll just start using our Oblivion potions to get rid of some stuff here. Fragile is kind of nice though. We'll take it. Oh, maybe we won't need it in the end, I guess. I've been talking it up this whole time and we haven't been able to even get it yet, which is, you know. It is what it is. Let's go up towards the other grab hand, maybe. By the time we get up there, maybe we'll have farmed enough XP. Got so many scrolls and stuff down here right now, though. Certainly has been interesting this run. Let's go more metabolism. Okay. That's a bit of a run over here, though, isn't it? Also, there is also a bug that I've come across in the game, which is really, really annoying. Unfortunately, some of the gear items that come from quests just aren't proccing for me. Attack speed. Oh, man. We use all our rerolls, which is kind of a bit frustrating now because we're just not getting what I wanted to show you guys. But I don't know. I feel like we're getting strong enough here that we're kind of relatively safe at the moment. But then again, I said that last time and then we just got smushed anyway, so... See how much the heals from the blood catcher is now. Was it 20 something, was it? It was kind of hard to tell. Oh, now we're getting surrounded. Okay, let's just keep going towards the grab hand. Probably is more efficient to just stand in one spot and try and farm up as much XP as quickly as possible, but since we're already spread out a bit, you know, we'll come and grab this and then we'll go from there. $75 and still no cleric certification. That is a bummer. The whole point of having that equipped, well, not the whole point. One of the points of having that equipped. Could just get rid of area now at this point too. It's not really going to be that useful for our situation. Maybe we'll just survive through here without it anyway, I guess. Start getting rid of some of this stuff. Alright. Man, this one's going to be a long video. I don't normally do more than hour-long videos. I do appreciate everyone who tunes in and actually watches through to the end, though. You know, some of the longer videos, people will watch through to, you know, halfway or whatever, and, you know, life gets in the way or whatever else happens. I think a longer videos too, it's hard to sit down sometimes for an hour or more watching a longer video. I think some people have them on in the background as they're doing other stuff, working or gaming or whatever, and those are, you know, those are the sorts of the longer videos you can really sort of sink into. Man, where is my damn dedication after all this? Level 82, man. I guess we can just go back for the scrolls. Go butterfly. Alright, let's see. Morning Star. Man, we're just not getting it. We're just not getting the rolls. This is really unlucky now. We've had 23 attempts. This is so unlucky, but it is what it is. We should have saved our rerolls. As I said before, normally it comes up pretty easily for me. It's another grabber hand. This is a bummer, man. If we die here because it just never shows up, I'm going to be really disappointed. Attack speed, physical, magic, we don't care about that stuff. Just going to banish you. Sometimes when you're trying to do something for a video, it fails so epically, and man, we're, you know, there's only so much time in the day to record and edit and and try and get videos up to, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's a real pain in the butt when you're trying to actually get something done. You end up spending hours and hours, and it just ends up failing, which sometimes can happen with these videos, man. Which is why sometimes you don't see a video every single day from me. Sometimes I've been trying and just the video I had, it just failed, or, you know, sometimes we just run out of time trying to get the editing and stuff done, or sometimes I just end up doing a shorter video because that's all I have time for because the longer ones failed. I don't know, let me know also down below, do you like seeing the failed attempts? Like, do you like seeing fail attempt videos? Is that interesting to you as well? I don't know, let me know down below. Do you prefer only to see the glorious victory, or do you like to see the crushing defeat as well? Because this one might end up being a crushing defeat that we put out there. I don't know, I guess we'll see. It's just impossible to avoid all the damage in this game. It just really is, you know. I'm just gonna get rid of some of this stuff, huh? Okay, Arcane Splinters is out of the pool now, at least. I'm just gonna get rid of you. I don't care. Okay, we can go collect more scrolls now, though. Ah, so change direction, why not? One of the other things that's interesting in this game is, I don't know, dodging versus out healing. Like, early game, dodging the enemies is quite strong to avoid the damage. Late game, it feels impossible. It just feels like you have to out heal everything, which, I don't know, it is what it is, I guess. There are just so many enemies on the screen, just sort of becomes crazy, sort of becomes Vampire Survivors-like towards the end, which, I don't know, it is what it is. I like the fact that dodging can actually feel impactful in in some of these games. It's one of the reasons I like Death Must Die. It's not just about mega DPS in a big area, you know what I mean? Although, you know, some of the builds can do that, and that's pretty crazy, but you actually do have to dodge too, and move around the map and stuff. You can't just sort of sit still. It's really hard to do a kind of build where you sit still for a lot of the abilities and stuff in that game, but obviously some of them can, and you know, I don't know what's happening here. We're just getting surrounded by this this huge mob. We're on low health because we just can't get the dedication that we that we really need here. We could be more aggressive about collecting the scrolls here too, I guess, but let's just try and get this stuff out of the loot pool here at this point. Yeah, sure, we'll do the chain thing, why not? Yeah, I don't know. If this one's ends up being over an hour video, man. I appreciate everyone who tunes in for a long one like that. I know a lot of people do watch the past broadcasts of some of the streams too, which is really cool to see. Those end up being longer. Those can be like 3 to 5 hour videos, and some folks actually sit through and watch them all, so that's really cool. Man, what is happening here? This is utter chaos at the moment. We're only agony 4 here as well. We haven't even hit agony 5. Alright, let's go lightning. Let's go the patches to slow and freeze and stuff. I think we might just die here without the Cleric's dedication, unfortunately. I don't know, what are we supposed to do at this point? Because we can't out heal and we can't move around. Let's go for the grab hand and hope we get the Cleric's dedication, I guess. Take that out of the loot pool. Okay, and the graphics are just... Did they default this setting back to damage flash intensity? I got it way down. Just put it way down. Did they change that? Because it's the graphics are flashing heaps again for me. The white effects of... Nah, we might just die here. I didn't even grab the grab hand. Where is my grab hand? Okay, where is our Cleric's dedication here? This has just been a frustrating video to try and record, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll see how we go here. Oh boy. So what are you supposed to do without Cleric's dedication? Huh? Do we just not have enough damage output here, I guess? Alright, they slowed down for a second there, which is kind of nice. Oh, we're out of things to upgrade, are we? Okay, well, fair enough. Alright, can we get our Cleric's dedication to still show up here at level 100? Like, what is going on? I don't know. We broke it. Let's see if we can still survive here, I guess. Okay, we've got 2 minutes left here. We've used our reses heavily. No, we haven't in this run. Maybe we can still survive here. Maybe I'm complaining for exactly no reason. Let's see if we can survive through this one with our setup. We're only hit agony 3, which is really quite interesting. We did use a res. I can't remember at this point. Also got my little nephew waiting for me, which is why I haven't had time to do as many videos this week or the last week or so. I've been so busy. Sometimes life gets in the way, which is really frustrating because I really wanted to get into the end game here further and really do Torment 30 and, and do some videos on that for you guys. But man, unfortunately, life gets in the way of fun sometimes, huh? I mean, we are kind of surviving here somehow. Oh, no. I spoke too soon on that one, didn't I? So did we do something that caused the Cleric stuff to stop showing up in the loot pool? Is there a maximum amount of different buffs you can take there when you're leveling? Because it's a little unclear to me. Maybe we made a mistake. I got the same thing wrong in Death Must Die. I initially thought that the Fates showing up as the fourth one was a bug, which I still think would be interesting if that was changed in the game, but hey. I don't like the Fates showing up the way they were showing up in the live game. In the beta branch, it's a bit different now because they've changed some stuff, but initially I didn't really like the Fates being guaranteed as the last one. All right, we got 15 seconds left, so we might actually be able to survive through to the end here. After all this, we might actually be able to pull this one off, although now I'm taking a lot of damage. Let's take our crit. Oh boy, so much damage right at the end here. Right before the bosses too, this is a shame. Alright, what is our damage output for these guys looking like? Oh boy, we do no DPS now. We have such slow move speed here too, we can't avoid all that. We might just die to the bosses, no. How sad. Oh no. Oh boy. Man, we didn't get a Cleric certification that whole time. What a huge bummer, huh? We might just die here because my dodging skills are not on point right now. Yeah, I don't know. We just do no damage output, unfortunately. Even with all that crit bonus and stuff. Man, oh man, we might just die. This might just take 10 minutes otherwise. It's just kind of annoying too. I don't know, I'm not doing a very good job at avoiding their DPS output here. Alright, well, as I said earlier, if you've gotten this far into the video, smash like and subscribe and let me know down below. Do you like seeing the failed runs too sometimes? Most of the time I try and get the good runs up here on the channel, but sometimes they fail. Sometimes the fail ones can be interesting to watch. I don't know. Let me know with a comment down below. We still did more than 1 billion damage. 1.2 billion. But that felt pathetic compared to the live game with the blood catcher and stuff. So I don't know, guys. Let me know down below. Do you like seeing the failed attempts? We almost made it through that one, but all right. Smash like and subscribe. Hope you have a fantastic, amazing day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.